It's a gloomy day, but I'm not feeling gloomy. I'm feeling hopeful. You all give me hope. And the people on this stage give me hope. People coming together, diverse backgrounds, diverse interests, working together for a better future for all of us. That's the way it needs to be done. Give them some applause. And let's hear it for the people of Harney County who said no to terrorism. One more time, louder. One more time. Let's say thank you to the federal employees who protect this place. We don't always agree with them, but we respect them, and they should never, never be threatened. Never. Malhere's an incredible place. It's a magical place. Hundreds of thousands of waterfowl, tens of thousands of shorebirds, half the world's population of Ross geese, 20% of the world's population of white-faced ibises, the largest population of sandhill cranes in the western United States. Over 300 species of birds use this refuge. It's one of the crown jewels of our system. Teddy Roosevelt set it aside in 1908 because it was under threat. People were going out there and killing huge numbers of birds for their feathers, for the hat trade, for the fashion industry. It needed his protection then, our protection then. It needs it now. The threat on Malheur represents a threat to all of our public lands. The armed, illegal occupation of Malheur, the destruction of public property and wildlife habitat, the threats, the intimidations. These are not political statements. These are crimes. The occupation needs to end. The occupiers need to be prosecuted. Nobody should dignify demands at the point of a gun. It's not just special because of the birds, though. Linda spoke so eloquently about this. It's special because it represents one of the most important opportunities for collaboration in Eastern Oregon. Make no mistake, there's conflict out there. We don't always agree. But Malheur is a place for conservation groups, ranchers, other members of the local community, the Paiutes, and the refuge came together and worked for years to forge consensus and collaboration. Efforts like the High Desert Partnership, the Harney Basin Wetlands Initiative, and the Malheur Conservation Plan lay out a vision for restoring Malheur and the surrounding landscapes that support the ecology of the landscape and the economy of the region. The true tragedy of the occupation of Malheur, because it will end sooner or later, but the true tragedy would be if these crimes were successful at sowing discord and divisiveness in a place that should be known for collaboration. The true tragedy would be if we did not redouble our commitments to working together and nurture the consensus and collaboration that exists. The best way to repudiate the armed occupation of Malheur is to go forward together while the occupiers watch in jail cells. So I want to read you what we worked on together. This is the vision statement for the Malheur plan, and this was refuge employees, this was the Paiutes, this was ranchers, this was Harney County commissioners, this was conservation groups, a whole bunch of them. A vision of conservation. Together with our surrounding community, partners, friends, staff, and all those who cherish this unique place where desert and water meet. Malheur National Wildlife commits to care for, conserve, and enhance the health of Malheur Lake, Blitzen Valley, the Double O units, including the playas, dunes, marshes, rivers, meadows, ponds that are all part of this landscape. We will observe nature and manage in harmony with ecological forces while recognizing and maintaining the refuge as a key anchor for migratory and breeding waterfowl, waterbirds, shorebirds, songbirds, and raptors. We'll work diligently to improve the health of the land and water, reducing destructive impact of carp and other invasive species, addressing imbalances in floodplain function, and restoring the original abundance of fish and wildlife for which Malheur is famous. We'll celebrate and welcome our visitors, noting and protecting the features that draw people again and again, the expansive landscape, the plenitude and diversity of wildlife, and the signs of timeless history. We will allow and enhance opportunities to experience abundance, solitude, and renewal for people birding, fishing, hunting, and learning on the refuge, in respect to our ancestors and their fortitude. We will carefully preserve the legacies they left behind on this land. Collaboration with our neighbors, partners, and friends will be critical cornerstone in our day-to-day work. We recognize that nature crosses our boundaries, and we can be successful only in partnership. We recognize that our activities are inexorably linked to the health of the local economy. We commit to environmental stewardship and sustainable management. And we commit to learn from our efforts, successes, and failures, to be humble about what we know, and to continuously strive for greater understanding in all of our stewardship for this remarkable place. Wow. Thanks for coming out today.